Good morning. What is going on, guys? Joey Suggs here. Welcome to today's video. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Road to Rip, episode number 16, where I'm late for work already. Regardless, I'm gonna be taking you along with me to work today, showing you exactly what I do to make sure I'm hitting my calories, getting everything done, and being most time efficient as possible on Road to Ripped. And I don't want to start off this video by complaining, but I was supposed to wake up at 6 a.m. this morning to do some cardio, and I don't know what happened, but my sleep cycle alarm app has not been working very well recently. It just sometimes doesn't go off at all. And this morning was one of those instances. It's done it like 2 times last week. I don't know if it's something wrong with the app. I don't know if it's something wrong with my phone settings, but it's not the end of the world. We're still gonna be able to get everything done today. But typically I do like waking up a little earlier than right when I have to leave for work. Either way, let's pray for no traffic, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, well, that was a fun day at work. Just kidding, it's actually only lunchtime. I haven't eaten anything yet. I actually brought a snack with me for a little car ride to go check out some furniture because Perry's moving in and we gotta find a new couch. So that's what I'm gonna be doing during my lunch break today. But as far as my first meal of the day, it's gonna consist of this right here. So we have these Archer jerkies that we got at Publix in a couple of videos ago. Really good macros, 10 grams of protein and 70 calories per serving, and there's 2.5 servings per this. So I'm gonna drive to get some errands done, eat some beef jerky, and these are the little fruit snacks things that are only like 50 calories a piece or something like that I got from Costco. It's just like a nice little sweet way to end off after some salty beef jerky. So this is typically how my meals have been recently, keeping it low calorie and getting some protein early in the morning. One, keeps me pretty satiated throughout the rest of the day and doesn't load myself with too many carbs and make me feel sluggish to stop getting work done. All right, we've already hit 2 places. Perry's also vlogging today. Last stop is gonna be Haverty's for today. Already found some really good options though, so couch hunt coming along nicely. All right, excuse the AC being on. It is literally so hot outside. You step outside and you're just leaking in sweat. Found a couple things, just getting our foot in the door. Back to work for me. And I'm starting to get hungry as well. All right, and for lunch today, we have the Clean Eats coconut chicken, which I'll be honest, didn't sound good to me at first, but when I looked at it and when I tried it the first time, very solid. So I've still been having these Clean Eats meals typically for lunch, but I have switched to the extra protein, low carb options, just because the calories and macros work out so much better for me. And for the calories, macros, and volume, kind of hard to beat. So keeping it simple today and just having this for lunch. All right, and just about 20 minutes later, that whole meal is done. Just been getting some work done, but I always like to have like a little something sweet after I eat. And I wanted to try out the Pure Protein Peanut Chocolate Caramel. 190 calories, 20 grams of protein, very solid as well. And all around, not a bad looking bar. Yeah, so don't get me wrong, this still tastes like a protein bar, but it's how I expected the Snickers protein bar to taste, and it did not taste like that at all. The Pure Protein is definitely better than the Snickers, and this has worse macros than this one as well. So if you are looking for something that's like kind of close to a Snickers bar, I would recommend this one as of right now. Best one I've had that has that same kind of texture. And you can kind of tell here it has the nougat on the bottom, a little bit of peanut butter, a little bit of caramel, and covered in chocolate. So, and with everything in, still under 700 calories with over 80 grams of protein. Pretty damn solid, about 3:30 in the afternoon. All right, we have made it out of work finally. By the way, I did have around like 4:30-ish 2 caramel rice cakes. Just helps me get a little bit of carbs into my system and they digest before I get to the gym. But those carbs leave us right around 900 calories for the day, which is almost exactly where I want to be. Try to stay under 1,000 while I'm at work, because if I start eating a lot at work, I get really sluggish, more tired. I have a worse workout, surprisingly, and I like eating a little later on in the day anyways. But for pre-workout today, we're gonna be hitting chest and tries. So I'm gonna be doing the bulk black from Transparent Labs and the nitric oxide pump pills. I don't take the pump pills that often, but if I'm filming a video, I might as well try and get at least a little better pump. And I'm gonna go ahead and burn through this workout so I can get my physique update done, get my cardio done, how to get back to the house, because I'm selling some shit on Facebook Marketplace because the whole Perry moving in thing. So drink this while I'm on the treadmill for 10 minutes, and let's get into a little voiceover workout. And welcome to your ASMR voiceover. Just kidding. Normal voiceover. We started with some warm up. So we started on this machine pec fly, or a cable pec fly. Love these like free motion machines. Just 10 reps. And I did 10 in the middle section, just really getting warmed up, very lightweight, trying to just get a good feel and get blood into the pecs. 10 in your standard range of motion, and then, like I said, this machine, I can move the legs up a little bit, go high to low with it, and then we did about 10 reps there, and same thing again with low to high, and that rounds out our warm-up. And that leads us into our first exercise, which is going to be the dumbbell bench press. I've been consistently doing this, and this is the first time I've been able to get 100s for 8. So round of applause for me on that. Press the thumbs up button on the video if you don't mind. But yeah, I did 3 sets here, but I did 4 warm-up sets. I think I did 60, 75, 85, 95, and then to 100, and I did 3 working sets of 100. So a lot of volume there, and I knocked my camera over too. So, but then popping off the TLF pump cover, a huge 4th of July TLF sale right now. I'm gonna talk about it a little later on, but definitely check out the link down below for the TLF sale. We worked into this machine press, and I actually like to sit down a little bit more in this machine press. And as you can tell, as you press through this machine, your arms actually come a little closer together, which puts a little more tension on the pecs. And when you sit down a little more, it puts a little more tension on the top of your pecs, which is what I need. So finished out there and worked into 4 sets of our overhead tricep extension. Very standard exercise, and in fact, not really one of my favorites, but I wanted to do this variation so that I could superset it with the leaned over tricep kickback, and this I do enjoy a lot, and this puts a lot of tension at the very end of the rep on the long head of your tricep, so really building some mass there. 4 sets of that superset, and that was definitely a doozy. And then last exercise for the day was a tricep machine. Same thing that I've been doing recently. I'm doing less overall movements, but more reps and sets on the movements that I'm trying to do. And just a little preview of the physique. Check out the chest pump after we were done. Not too shabby at all. All right, workout done, onto the physique. And honestly, I don't think a lot has changed in the past roughly half a week since I did my last physique update. And a huge reason, I was horrible about my calories this week. Started the week at 204.1, which you saw last video. Immediately climbed 207.8, back down 207.3. And this morning 205.1. I'm slowly coming back down, but there were multiple days that I was eating over 3,000 calories this week. In fact, you know what, let's just go over. So today we're at right about 800. Yesterday, very, very good at 1,900. Well, right around 2,000. Wednesday, had a big family dinner celebrating my birthday and 2 other birthdays in the family. That's this week. Had a ton of food, did really good until I got to meal number 3 at almost 4,000 calories while I was at my mom's house eating with everyone. Then Tuesday, 3,500 calories. And that's because Perry bought me some carrot cake cupcakes for my birthday. Tuesday was my actual birthday, June 27th. and I had way more than I should have. And Monday I went to dinner with my mom, just me and her for my birthday. It's a bunch of bullshit excuses, honestly. There's no reason why I should have let myself eat that many calories that many days in a row, knowing what I'm trying to do during this series. It was stupid. There is no excuse for it, and I'm not gonna let it happen again. It's okay to indulge once for your birthday or for a special occasion or when you're out with friends, family, people that you love, whatever. But for it to happen over and over and over again, that is unacceptable. So one, I'm obviously disappointed in myself for that, but two, I'm making sure that's not gonna happen going forward. And going forward, calories are at 2,000, period, not going over it, and cardio's at 30 minutes, period, of the Stairmaster or equivalent of that. So yeah, I do think the Physique looks a little flabby, and it should, honestly, for the way I've been treating my body. But don't treat yourself as bad as I'm treating my body right now. Make sure that you're using my discount code at Transparent Labs and TLF while you still can, to be entered to win the giveaway of $100 to each of them. All you gotta do is use my discount code, send me a DM showing that you did and your order ID, and you're automatically entered to win a $100 gift card to both Transparent Labs and TLF. So make sure you do that before the end of Road to Ripped. But all things considered, I do feel pretty good, even though I've been a piece of shit for the past couple days. And tensions and stress has been kind of high trying to get things prepared as Perry moves in. Also, hopefully this video is live while the 4th of July on TLF sale is still going on, because everything is up to 85% off, which is absolutely insane. It's identical to their Black Friday sale, so this is only one out of the 2 times in the entire year where you can get amazing clothes for such a deep discount. So make sure you check that out and use my discount code to save even more, which is crazy. So about to go hit my 30 minutes of cardio right now. I'm actually gonna be sipping on my everyday cardio stack, the post-workout and the creatine. If I'm not doing it, if I'm doing my cardio in the morning, I normally don't have the post and just use some intra, but regardless, having creatine every single day, cannot stress how important that is for your muscle growth. 30 minutes of cardio, nothing left to do but to get it done. Hey, are you happy I'm home? I'm happy to be home with you, but I'm really hungry. And I know why. It's 8:30 and I've had under 800 calories today. Let's make dinner. All right, so the fridge isn't necessarily stocked right now, but I do have this. And what this is ground beef and ground turkey that I made about 3 or 4 nights ago left over. And in the veggie drawer, I always got that thing on me, some American blend salad. So let's make the Road to Rip special. Get you a big old bowl, and very important, you wanna start with your meat. So this entire thing was 245 calories. Half of that I'm gonna track as 99% fat-free ground turkey. The other half is gonna be at 93.7 lean ground beef. You wanna use a damp paper towel, put it over the meat, and put it in the microwave for about 1.5 minutes or until it gets roughly like warm. Then out of the microwave, we're gonna add the fat-free feta cheese. That was right about 55 grams. Next up, our salad kit. I don't worry about this, but I try to do about half a bag. The whole bag's worth like 45 calories. Next step is dressing, and I find it very, very hard to beat the combination of the Frank's Red Hot with this Bolthouse Cucumber Ranch. The buffalo sauce is 0 calories, and the ranch only comes out to 35 calories for 2 tablespoons, which is really crazy. All right, now you don't have to lie to me. I know this doesn't look incredible, but after a quick stir, this is how your bite's looking, and I mean, that is just incredible. Such an intense flavor with that buffalo ranch in there. An absolute ton of volume. This is like, think about how big my chest is, and now look at this, it's covering my entire chest. I know there's like barely any carbs in this meal at all, but it's just so delicious and so satisfying to me. And the amount of protein is insane. I didn't even realize this. So the entire bowl of salad has less than 600 calories, like 580 something. It brought our protein for the day up from 80 something to 170. So what is that? Almost 90 grams of protein for dinner? That's nuts. Mind you, I've had no like powdered protein today. I'm already at 170 grams of protein. I'm telling you right now, if you're looking for a high protein dinner, do not sleep on this salad. All right, dinner was delicious. I've just been chilling, watching the new Black Mirror season. But now on to the dessert. I always save the best recipes for last. And check this out. I made this last night. chef's kiss delicious. All right, 2-ingredient no bake cheesecake. So I'm just gonna use the rest of my Oikos 000 yogurt. Came out to right about 300 grams of that. And then we're gonna add the sugar-free, fat-free cheesecake jello. And you can kind of add as much as you want. The more you use, the more thick and more cheesecakey it's gonna be. I don't have much left in my bag, so I'm just gonna use the entire bag. And that came out to right under 8 grams. I think like 10 to 15 grams is the ideal amount, but it's okay. So you just wanna stir this around really good and get it all like kind of whipped up. All right, and you can already tell how much thicker this is than normal yogurt. And just to let it get a little thicker, I'm gonna put it in the fridge for about 10 minutes or so. And while I wait on that, let's talk about this. So I saw an Instagram ad that Anabar was having like a discounted sale. I picked up a variety pack because I've had like one of the flavors before. It was all right. So I want to try the other flavors that they offer. So I think I got 6 flavors, 2 of each. The total came out to $40 for 12 bars. I don't know what the price is, but when you get stuff shipped, it's obviously gonna be a little more expensive. I tried one yesterday. It was so melted that like I couldn't do anything about it. But I wanna try another one out, and this one looks really promising. This is their Cookie Monster. What is absolutely miserable to me as I am trying to be on a road to ripped is the calories. 285 calories for a protein bar is just absolutely brutal. It does have 21 grams of protein, so that's not bad. But we have the calories for it tonight, so let's try it out. You can kind of see what I mean as like it melted. Inside the bag is all chocolatey too. Regardless, it is a pretty good looking bar and it smells delicious, so. I mean, if you like peanut butter, like I do, it's gonna be hard to beat this bar. That is freaking delicious. It has to be up there for me with my all-time favorite tasting protein bar, the Muscle Sandwich. I still probably like that one just a little bit more than this, but as far as just based on taste, this is like a 9.5 out of 10. Yeah, so an Anabar milk chocolate monster cookie crunch bar. Calories and macros considered, probably like a 8.9 out of 10, but all around very solid. And I'm actually not gonna eat the rest of this right now because now that our cheesecake is done, I'm going to crumble up the rest of the bar and put it in here. So now this is how our dessert looks, which is absolutely insane. All right, I wish I could accurately resemble how much this smells like cheesecake because it is at this point. Okay, now that is an insane dessert. Like this tastes like a Reese's cheesecake. I mean, come on, check that out right there. Okay, so this is the first time I put the Anabar over top, but I've been making this like no bake cheesecake for the past couple nights and I am literally addicted to it. Almost the exact same calories as just having normal yogurt. You get this like thick, yummy, like sweeter consistency that is just so much more satisfying, but you get all the benefits of having the yogurt as a dessert because it's really low in calories and high in protein. And another benefit of saving your calories till later on in the day, you get to have a little bit of a higher calorie dessert, which for me is my favorite meal of the day. The entire dessert, this bowl of cheesecake, whatever you wanna call it, about 500 calories for the entire thing. But because there's so much protein in one, the yogurt and the Anabar has about 20 grams of protein as well, we're now sitting at 221 grams of protein for the day with under 1900 calories. If that is not a high protein full day eating, I don't know what is. Plus this recipe alone should make you wanna go like the video right now, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, close your laptop, close your phone, go to the grocery store, buy the ingredients, come home, make this and eat this and enjoy this because it really is an insanely delicious recipe. And I know I didn't even hit my 2000 calories, but I feel incredible and I know I'm gonna be super full after I eat this, so I'm calling it right here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. I hope you take some of these recipes and go make it. And I got another Road to Rip video coming very, very soon, so stay tuned for that. See you guys shortly in the next one. Peace.